Senator Van's here. Hello, Senator Van.
Thank you very much,
Now, I'll
Chair.
hand the call over to you for a few minutes, and then when you're done, I think Senator Shoebridge will be here at 3:30. So far away.
Terrific. Hello. Good afternoon, Minister and Secretary. I've got some questions about South Korea and Japan, but Minister, you might like to take them or pass them on to officials, but I'll leave that in your hands.
I'm hoping they're going to come to the table now,
Let's
without me having to turn around.
let's wait for them to do so, just in case. You're usually pretty good on this stuff, so we'll see. Can you give the committee a strategic assessment of the strengths, weaknesses and opportunities of both South Korea and Japan, particularly in relationship to our national interests and our ongoing cooperation in the Indo-Pacific with those nations?
Well, Senator, thank you for the question. The relationships with both Japan and the Republic of Korea are incredibly important to our strategic interests. We cooperate them with both of those countries across our strategic, economic and wider interests. I think it's fair to say those two relationships are ever deeper and more expansive. We have extensive engagement at all levels, and the breadth of our shared interests continues to grow.
Would you say each has different strengths and weaknesses, and what are they, if they do?
Well, Senator, we're focused on the strengths because of it's in our shared interest to cooperate with those countries, and I don't know if there are specific areas that you wanted to explore.
If I may,
please.
If I may, well, look, we have prioritised engagement in our region. We have a long-standing or a very deep relationship with Japan. We have a special strategic partnership. What that means, and the way I describe it to people, is that after the United States, it's our most important in terms of the hierarchy of partnerships, the way in which those are looked at. This is a special strategic partnership, second only to the United States. We've got a long-standing economic relationship with Japan. Obviously, Australia's been a reliable energy supplier and has been part of Japan's development over many, many years. And they're a very important economic partner. I think what you have seen in recent years is a greater attention being paid to the strategic side of the relationship on both sides and through both different iterations of governments in both countries. So obviously there was the most recent of which was the signature with, or the announcement between the then Prime Minister Kishida and Prime Minister Albanese. Security arrangement? What was it called?
The
joint security declaration. I can't recall the actual title of it, I'm afraid.
Yes, we have Senator Peter Subchak, First Assistant Secretary, Geostrategy and Partnerships Division. We have a joint declaration on security and defence cooperation.
Thank you. Sorry, I couldn't remember the order of those words.
No problem. Thank you.
And Korea, Republic of Korea, I think, given its place in the region, we have very deep strategic alignment. I was very pleased to. We were pleased to receive both in Melbourne the Defence Minister and Foreign Minister for the 2+2. Not many countries with whom Republic of Korea has 2+2 engagements, so it's obviously a sign of the importance of the relationship. And I had a bilateral visit to there earlier this year, where we spoke at length about further, continuing to operationalise our strategic alignment.
Thank you, and that's a great assessment, and the importance of both is vital in my view. What about opportunities? particularly with South Korea. Is there ways that we can even strengthen or deepen that relationship similar to the one that we have with Japan?
Well, Senator, we have, there are a range of areas where we can expand cooperation, and of course our economic security is closely bound up with countries in our region, and that is one area where we are looking at more cooperation with the Republic of Korea across the economic spectrum.
And from a security point of view, both would play an important part in helping us protect our national interests in the Indo-Pacific?
Oh yes, Senator, we are comprehensive strategic partners. Our strategic interests are closely aligned. We have a shared vision for a peaceful, stable and prosperous Indo-Pacific. Yes.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Minister. Thank you, Chair.